want to.
Yep. What up, it's your boy D Savage, man. I got this exclusive thing for y'all, right? Everybody tap in right now. Come spam the comments, right? I just dropped this album called Mafia Music. I'm gonna perform a couple songs and some oldies for you guys. Let's just turn up, man. YouTube style, man. Let's go. We turn. Let's do it. Yeah. 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 I'm back, you know what? Yeah. Private jet, I need a bed. I'm trying to fuck on a plane. What's on the motherfucking best? What's on the motherfucking frame? Niggas be cat rap dog. Niggas go girl on my name.
What's up, people?
Stacking on racks up tall. Gotta take up for the ring. Jumping the bands and jumping the wide body. I can't even walk.
I feel to smoking again. Can you pray for me, brother in Christ? You smoke weed, bro, or cigarettes? As you can see, I feel back into it too, bro. I'm struggling too with that, bro. You're not the only one, brother. Playing that D Savage. Hey, bro, look at this. So, since you on here, I'm gonna tell you about this, EJ. I believe the Rapture's this year. You know, and the Rapture's this year. So, well, I think that I could be wrong, but I'm making. I plan on going up 100%, but I'm leaving stuff behind for my family members. OG Kush, Bubba Kush, different strains to help me with anxiety. I feel you, bro. I think God understands sometimes, bro. I think as long as you communicate this with God, and God knows you, bro. He knows you, so He understands you more than you understand yourself. So I would say, talk to God about it. When you in that judgment room, He gonna let you know how He felt about it the whole time. But nevertheless, bro, just communicate with Him. You know, that's your dad, that's your father. God is all our fathers, so just talk to Him. He understands. It's like your real father. I'm sure your real father is even close to being as cool as God, which no man is. You know, I'm sure your father wouldn't disown you just because you smoke weed for anxiety. There's a reason. You know what's crazy, bro? Hold on, but back to the tribulation thing, and I'm gonna tell you about this, bro. But so I'm building a tribulation loadout, like things for when I get left behind. I mean, not when I get left behind, for other people to get left behind in my family. Because I plan on going up. I'm not even trying to, bro. I don't want to even have to use any of this, honestly, bro. But look, that's a bulletproof vest, right? I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Look at this, EJ. It's real, bro. I got Loki weapons. I got that. But this is the tribulation loadout. Because I know shit's gonna go crazy, bro. I got mace. I'm gonna show you what it do. Hold on, I gotta unscrew it more. Hey, ready for anything. I believe the rapture's next year because right now there is peace on earth. Nothing going on, to be honest. Bro, bro, do you not see what's going on in Russia? And we just bombed Syria yesterday, bro. But yeah, I got this. Keep this on the side of my backpack. Bulletproof helmet, samurai sword. Right there. I got a tourniquet if you get shot. That stops blood from leaking out. Another sword. Night vision. I got night vision. I can see in the dark now, bro. Knee pads, elbow pads. This is fire resistant, a flare, anti-flash hood, is 60% Kevlar. Military. Let me show you. See, 60% Kevlar, bro. That's bulletproof. Then I got the loadout, the sleeping bag. Backpack full of stuff too, by the way. It's a lot of stuff on the inside of that backpack. But that's supposed to be like my tribulation loadout for one of my family members for when the rapture happens and I go up. I've been stacking up for them. Yeah, let me see what you said. I believe the rapture is next year because right now there's peace on earth. All right, bro. EJ, I'm gonna talk to you about this. I'm gonna tell you my reasons personally why I think the rapture is this year, right now. I'm sipping wine, by the way, so Jesus made water into wine, so I don't know if it's that bad That's the only thing I drink. I don't drink any other liquor. But anywho, there's so much going on right now, EJ. There's so much going on in the world. You should look into it. I know you're not like into the war stuff and all that. That stuff's very important. Right now, EJ, the Gog and Magog war is happening right now. So there's no way we're in peace if the Gog and Magog war is happening right now, which is Russia against Ukraine. But this is going to spread. Eventually, China's going to team up with Russia. And I'm going to tell you what I think is going to happen here. This is my theory with TikTok and China. What's going to happen to America? I think the rapture is about to happen. When the rapture happens this year in the spring, God showed me the seasons, like I said. So I got a little discernment on that. But the rapture's going to happen. As soon as the rapture happens, I don't necessarily think it's going to be in a twinkling of an eye. The rapture happens in about like 15 seconds when everybody gets collected. But don't get me wrong, the twinkling of an eye, God speaks in parables and sometimes maybe metaphors or whatever. But if that's what I mean by that. But I've seen the rapture and it's definitely more than just blink and open. Now it's gonna be blink for the people that's gone, and I'm up already. You feel what I mean? But people left behind, they seen everything. It's gonna be like 15 seconds for them. Then it's done. But the rapture's about to happen. When the rapture happens, they're gonna tell everybody on earth because God's doing the rapture. The only reason the rapture is happening is for Jesus to get his church up. He's going to take his church up so he don't hurt them because the wrath of God is about to be present on earth. Tribulation time is happening. So Jesus don't want to hurt his family. But God is doing this also to show the true Jews. That's why he's taking the Gentiles up. But he's showing the Jews, which are in Israel, in Jerusalem, and they are Muslims right now. So they're not necessarily following Jesus Christ. But nevertheless, he's going to find these. He's trying to make them necessarily not jealous, but let them know you've been serving the wrong God. You see, I'm taking them up. So he's going to try to make the Jews jealous with the rapture. But Satan's going to keep America and the world in a delusion. So he's going to tell the world that was aliens. Those Christian people were weirdos. Those were aliens that took them. You see where those Christians, this is how they're going to talk. You see what happened to those Christians? They're gone now. They're dead. They got abducted. They got stolen by aliens. They're getting probed. They're going to be saying all this stuff about Christian people. And the whole time we're going to be in paradise. We're going to be in eternal glory. We're going to be experiencing something that we can't even speak of. It's going to be beautiful. But they're going to be telling people on earth, don't be a Christian. You see what happened. Aliens like Christians. That's what they're going to be telling you. These aliens love these Christians because they take Christians. So, boom, the world's going to believe that. As soon as that happens, you smoke THC? Yeah, bro, I'm blunt right here. Weed, I just bought this from my uncle. Put the motherfucking little weed vape. But look, anyway, so this is what's going on right now with TikTok. This is how TikTok's coming into play with this. After the rapture, Christians gone. Wrath of God's on earth. Boom. God's doing that to make the Jews jealous. The Jews still aren't going to understand because they're going to get misled by Satan and Antichrist. Boom. Now, TikTok in America right now is going in, they're having a battle over should TikTok be allowed into this country because of surveillance issues and things like that. We just seen a spy balloon in the sky that got shot down, and China said this is an act of war, but they still haven't acted on it. You know what I mean? And China is China's planning on invading Taiwan, doing the same thing that Ukraine's doing, Russia and Ukraine's doing. And America's telling them if they do that, it's going to be punishments for that. So America and China's at odds. There's no peace right now, brother. There's no peace. But while they're at odds, I think America's going to ban TikTok. And this is also what's going to happen. The owner of TikTok, his name, Xiaozi Chu or Xiaozi Ping. Him. I just watched his whole testimony. He just had a court appearance yesterday for 5 hours. He had to be addressed to all representative of all 50 states to prove why he should be allowed to continue to operate TikTok under America's audience, which is the American people and American youth. He lied in court. They told him, if you lie in court, they told him several times during this 5 hour trial, if you lie once, that's a federal crime and you can't be arrested for it. He's remembering this, but he did lie during the trial. So you know what I think they're going to do? I think America's about to arrest Zhao Shi, whatever his name is, Chu, the owner of TikTok. America's going to eventually get him After the rapture, they're going to get him for, this is my theory. I could be wrong on this stuff, but this is what I was thinking of last night. Sometimes God speaks to you, sometimes he don't. You just, for me right now, I'm really not knowing what's going to happen. You know what I mean? But I still ask God about stuff. But America's going to arrest him for lying in federal court. He's going to face federal charges. China's not going to let that happen. China's going to get mad when they take him. America's going to arrest the owner of TikTok. I believe Jesus will return in 2024. You could be right, bro. You could be right. But America's going to arrest the owner of TikTok. China's going to get mad at that. They're going to say, give us him or we're going to come over there and F you up. America's not going to do it. China's going to come over here, Red Dawn stuff. I think China's going to invade America. Punishment, judgment is called on America. God's mad at America. God's mad at Babylon. America is Mother Babylon. Mother Babylon's going to fall. God's mad at America. So America's going to fall to a power greater than them. And I think God's going to use China. And all these individuals, I think God uses everybody. And it's as a pawn in this game of life. But yeah, man, I know that's a deep combo. But yeah, bro, we're going to get invaded. So with that being said, Red Dawn, they predicted stuff. Red Dawn, if you don't know what that is, China and Russia comes to America from the sky parachuting to kill people. This is my theory. Remember I told y'all this. 100%. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna spark this blunt though. Bro, and I've been having some dreams, man. Hey, bro. Oh, EJ, this is what I was gonna tell you too, bro. Man, Jesus gave me these. Like when I'm going to sleep sometimes, before I'm fully into sleep, it's like when I'm laying there 20 minutes, eyes closed, and I'm like in that veil when I'm finna go to sleep, but I'm not necessarily asleep. I can open my eyes if I want to, but I'm real close to sleep. Man, I get these visions of Jesus's face, bro. America, the ringleader of all things going on this earth. Yeah, bro, God's about to punish America. That's why he's finna do the rapture. Everybody finna get screwed up in America. And they're not making it any better because they're making it harder for you to own things and such as that because they're your enemy. They don't necessarily want you to protect yourself. But nevertheless, bro, I have like a 2-second vision of Jesus' face, bro, and I be smiling ear to ear, bro, while I'm asleep. Like it just happened last night. And I'm just like, I always want to know what these are about because I can't make a video on them because it's too short. I just see a vision of Jesus' face from the side with him wearing a crown. What's up, Dylan? What you been on, bro? I see a vision of Jesus' face with a crown. And y'all, I'm going to tell y'all the colors that be around Jesus Christ's face in these visions. And I see like this much of his upper, but he'd be from the side. And I see him like a side picture like this. And last night that happened, I was going to sleep. I was in that veil part when I'm finna go to sleep, but not necessarily asleep. I'm right next to it. Like 30 more seconds, I've been fully asleep, right? Now, like I said, I smile ear to ear, bro. I seen Jesus' face. I seen the crown. The colors that be around him is like a royal turquoise and a red. It's hard to explain, but the colors of like I think the beautiful royal colors that are present around Jesus. If you're trying to paint Jesus or draw him in this palace, this area, is royal turquoise. It's like a beautiful turquoise and a red. It's like his crown, like you know how the crowns had that red stuffing on them. It's like that, and then imagine like some turquoise on that crown, turquoise jewels. But it's like a mist. It was hard to explain, bro. It's like I don't even know, bro. That's why I want to make a video on this stuff when I have these little visions of Jesus, bro. But they be so bright. Like it's like this. It's just like this. I'm gonna show y'all exactly how it is for me. Watch how this light bulb blare. Like you're not gonna be able to see anything on the camera for a few seconds, but then you will. Look. Hold on. Let's see if it do it. Typically, you're supposed to focus on something. Like when it's focusing on something, now you can see the light bulb, but you see how it's bright before? That's how it is when I see Jesus in these like 2-second visions when I'm going to sleep. It'd be too bright to see him, but then you see him for like 2 milliseconds, and then it's over. But while you're in it, it's so thick and real and beautiful, and you got no choice but to smile. I'll be thinking like last night when it happened, I'm like, he finna get me, he finna pick me up. And then I was like, dang, he didn't pick me up. It was just a vision, like of him just showing me something. Because I'd be so happy, I'd be wanting him to take me in the moments. But yeah, that happens. That's been happening to me, and I haven't really been talking about that. But I've just been talking, bro. What y'all been on, bro? I don't condone smoking. If y'all watching this, do not smoke. I had a scary rapture dream one time. What it's about, bro? Tell me about it. And make a video on it. Hey, Dylan, I want you to know, Dylan, I hope you know this. No matter how old you are, if you're 13, if you're 23, if you're 27, Dylan, if you aren't telling people about this, God's going to judge you about that. That's one thing I'm learning about this. God's showing me rapture dreams. If he's giving you rapture dreams, you best to throw them on the internet, or best to tell your family about them, or post them on your page somehow and share it to people. Because God don't give us these experiences to keep to ourselves, because it's meant to help other people other people get saved by Christ. Okay, it's going to help you to bring more souls to Christ's kingdom at the end of the day. But if you are not sharing these visions and dreams, I do think God has a judgment, a specific judgment for that. Don't lie about it either. Tell the truth about them. Don't make up, fabricate anything. I think God also has a specific judgment for people who do that. Yeah, I'm 16. All right, Dylan. I posted videos, bro. I didn't know I was going to meet any of y'all. Dylan, I didn't know I was going to meet any of you guys, bro. I didn't know I would get more than 10 views, bro. One day, I'll be telling my mom and friends about it. Good, yeah, keep it going, bro. But I do think you should make a video. Maybe this is God speaking through me now to you. I don't know. But you should make videos about it. Because, look, I'm going to tell you this. I posted a video 2 years ago, bro. Didn't think I'd get 10 views on it, bro. People just start finding it. People just start commenting. And it's kind of nice and lovely. And it's beautiful to meet Christians, other Christians who believe the testimonies that God show you, not making it hard for you to share these testimonies. And they show you love and they pray for you, bro. And it will do you a lot of help in life. So, Dylan, if you're having a rapture dream, make a video and post it on YouTube. Who cares if 2 people see it? If 2 people see it, that's 2 people that heard the testimony, and that's 2 people God gonna bring up and let you know that heard your testimony on Judgment Day. And it might help their lives. So if you say one soul to God is worth probably 1,000,000 planets, bro. That's a tremendous help to the kingdom of Jesus Christ. So make a video about it. And I think I'm struggling with that right now because I would have a few rapture dreams or whatever. Damn it, I lost the damn top screw. For sure. Yeah, do that, bro. I'm telling you, that's real game, bro. I'm giving you some game right there. I don't want God to be mad at you for something like that, bro, because I do think it's a weird punishment. It's a scary punishment if we don't tell people stuff like that. Like, yo, I seen hell, bro, and I made a video on it before, but I deleted it the same night. And only a few people seen it. I know Aisha seen it. I'm not sure if EJ seen it, but a few people seen it. If y'all want to hear about hell and what I saw, I will tell y'all about it. At the time, I didn't know if God wanted me to share it or not. But the hell God showed me wasn't nothing like the hell that's described as the lake of fire. That's because I believe the lake of fire is later on. I think the hell he showed me is different, like Dante's Inferno. You got stages in hell, 7 stages. God showed me a specific stage in hell, and it didn't have fire. I didn't see fire. Maybe the fire was coming. I didn't see fire. I seen a little girl appear in the room. So a little girl, God showed me a little girl in hell, a little black girl with braids in her hair, like weave braids, maybe 8 years old. He showed me a black lady, maybe 32. And he showed me a white dude. And that's the person I saw get tortured. But he showed me a white guy that was fat with his shirt off. He had a hairy belly, bald, maybe middle-aged, 34-ish. And he got messed up. That's the one I saw get messed up. But yeah, all right, I'm going to tell y'all about the hell testimony. Might as well, because I'm already leading on to it. And once again, I'm about to start this one up, but I do not condone the smoking. This is kind of an addicting thing for me. So it's something I struggle with. So if y'all see me smoking weed, just know Ike don't approve of this, because I don't think God approves of it. You said my hell got to be the worst thing here for the seat, bro. I just got shivers in my back. Look, I'm going to explain the hell I saw. I think it is exactly what you just said. And look who played in the background, Playboy Cardi. Hell no. Look, I have to pause that. I rebuke you with the blood of Jesus Christ. Any demons that come out of his music, you must rebuke. I made videos. And look, yo, I got so many fire videos on my Instagram. I make so many good videos now about, like, satanic artists and how they want to influence you, but YouTube won't let me post them. They keep taking them down and striking me. On my Instagram is where all my videos at. Follow me on Instagram, God's Joestar, because that's where I'm way more active at now. I'm even thinking about uploading my testimonies on Instagram. But listen to this. Okay, hell. apparently God maybe knew that it's too much for me to handle. So the way God showed me hell was I was in this dream. I'm in my living room. I'm sitting down to watch Netflix. Click the remote. Buka. When I click the remote, it, the reason I even get on Netflix in this dream, and keep in mind, in these dreams, is reality to me. Like right now, I could be in a dream, bro. This could be a dream, and I don't even know it because this is how my dreams are. They're so realistic that it feels like real life. And God always has me in the real world. I'm never in a make believe world unless it's something else that has to do with zombies and like tribulation. Then I'm not really in my house. I'm in a different environment, and it gets pretty ugly. But hell, God had me in the living room. I was sitting there, and on social media, everybody's going crazy because for some reason, Netflix done something the world has never seen before. Netflix has put live cameras in a torture chamber in hell, and they got footage of it. And now they just dropped it on a TV show on Netflix. So the whole world going crazy about it. Everybody's on social media. You got to check this out. Blah blah blah. This is crazy. So this is the number one buzzing TV show in his dream. So I'm like, okay, I got to check this out. I watched the show. I clicked the show on Netflix, and the first room. I want to draw. Let me draw for y'all. I'm gonna draw the room layout for y'all so y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna tell y'all what God showed me about hell. Hell doesn't necessarily have to do with fire. I rebuke you with the blood of Jesus Christ. I feel my back shivering. God gave me a unique ability to know when demons and spirits around me, and I rebuke them every time, and they run. And, I can't see them, but I hear them, and I feel them around my body. For instance, that could have been a moment, but I'm smoking weed, so that's what I'm saying. Y'all be careful with this, because it opens your pineal gland, and it lets things happen to you that you don't necessarily have to go through. Yeah, I heard hell has multiple sections. Yeah, bro, I'm finna draw this for you right now. I got my book. I'm in my living room, in my house. This is my apartment. God has blessed me, bro. I was living with my mom when I was making these videos with y'all, bro. Now I got my own apartment, my own tribulation loadout for my family members if things get ugly. I left them everything behind. Bulletproof vests, tourniquets to stop gunshot wounds, blades. Look at that. That's a real blade, bro. Shit that you would see on the Avengers. My family gonna be straight if they get left behind. Hopefully. I'm going up though. I changed, I changed my thinking. I bought all this stuff because I was like, I love this stuff. If I get left behind, I'm just have to deal with it, and I'm gonna have to be prepared. Nah, this stuff not worth it. I gotta go to heaven. But look, I'm gonna show this for y'all. I'm gonna draw this room in hell for y'all. Okay, so let me explain it while I'm drawing it. So in the room, it starts in the living room. The camera crew starts in the living room, and first thing I notice, it's like a camera crew's following this one guy, the white guy I told you guys about, the fat white guy with the hairy belly. He spawned in the living room, but it's a camera crew behind him, and it's also cameras in the corners of the room. The room had the only light in the room was red. It had red fire lights in the ceiling, like a firelight if the building's on fire, and it had an intercom right next to it. And on the intercom, first thing, and this is the weird part. This is why I say that camera crew thing, because I think God, eventually when I was paying attention to the show, I became the guy. So I was in his eyes. It started off with the pan camera view from the back. They was like filming him from the back, and then I became him, and I was in his eyes, right? So I look up he looks up at the ceiling. This is a real dude too. I think God showed me real people in hell. So I don't know his name, anything. I pray to God to show me revelation on that man's life, but I don't know who he is or whatever, whoever the three people he showed me. I don't know who they are. But red light, intercom. The intercom said, first thing that happens, life isn't about life anymore. It's about hell. And it said, hell, hell, hell. It was echoing. So when that happened, I'm in the dude's mind. It's like I got revelation of what's going on. He's like, where am I at? Like, life's about hell. And he just got scared when he heard hell. He wasn't feeling that. I'm finna draw this out for y'all too. So he was in this room. It's a little closet right here. There's no exit in this apartment. You're locked in an apartment with a big demon. This demon is a big naked Nephilim. He's like 12 foot tall. He's really big, naked, and he's a naked, hairy. It's hard to explain. He's very hairy, and he got a smile past his ears, bro, and he real creepy, big eyes. And I knew his name. God gave me revelation in the TV show. It's like in the TV show, they knew all the information. So when it showed the camera view to him, it said his name in the corner. Boom. And it said Bowser, like off of Mario. So I think Bowser's a demon. You know what's crazy? Bowser's castle. It has lava around it and everything in Mario. I think God showed me Bowser's castle in hell. That's a actual demon, inspired by demon, and he has his own torture house. Right? This is my theory on what this is, but I've seen this for sure. Now I'm drawing this out for y'all. Boom. It's a staircase right here. It goes into this room. I'm gonna show y'all. Just be a little patient with me. I'm sorry. It's gonna be worth it though, because you see exactly what the crap I saw. You know what the heck I saw. Okay, boom, boom. Okay, y'all, I'm almost done. Okay, so when this guy spawned in the room, in the living room, he started running. He immediately trying to get out of this apartment because he's confused. As he's confused, God lets you run around this apartment, but you can't escape this apartment. There's maybe like 3 rooms in this apartment. Dang it, my pen. Why is gonna happen right now? It's like 4 rooms in this apartment. There's no escape to any of them, and you're going to get caught by this demon. But all you can do is run and hide and hope that he don't catch you. But keep in mind, it's a big naked Nephilim giant named Bowser. I'm trying to find a pen to continue this. Let me show y'all exactly what I'm drawing right now, though. So right now, this is the room people typically spawn in. It's 2 bunk beds right here. This is where I saw the little 7-year-old black girl spawn in. But the white man started right here. The intercom was right here on the wall with the red lights. The camera crew was looking at him this way. They were facing him this way. He's facing this way too. Now, if you go down here, this is steps. I'm gonna show y'all right here, and then it leads into a bathroom. Hold on, let me draw. This is a hallway, and this leads into another room, which got a closing I didn't necessarily see. So I'm gonna explain this to y'all. Stairs right here. It's a little hallway, another room. He spawned right here. So immediately he ran right here. He started running down these stairs. And when he ran down these stairs, he went into this room right here. This room was a public restroom. It had 2 porta potties right here, a sink right here. It had a bathroom stall right here with a toilet. The dude ran right here, and he realized, okay, he's facing this way towards the bathroom mirror and stuff like that. He's looking at himself. That's how I seen who he was. He was looking at himself, and I was in his eyes. He was a white man, but he was chubby. And when he looked in the mirror, the demon named Bowser was behind him. He ran through the hallway behind him. So he seen Bowser in the mirror. He turned around and looked at Bowser. He's facing Bowser right here. Bowser's facing him. This is Bowser right here, the big Nephilim demon. You know what this thing did? It grabbed him by his feet. And when it grabbed him by his feet, it had him like this. And it started smacking him on the wall like 6 times really hard. And when Bowser, the demon, smacked him on the wall 6 times really hard, right by Bowser's feet was a manhole sized like hole that drops into blackness. Who knows what it drops into? But he dropped him in there. And when he dropped him in there, he left to find the next person. The next person that appeared was a black lady. She ran around. I didn't see what happened to her. She ran into this closet over here. But I was back in this living room as the camera crew watching what's going on. And a little 6-year-old, 8-year-old, whatever black girl spawned in that room, and the dream was over. The TV show was over. And it was waiting until the next episode. But it was really bad to see because it was really scary to see. I can't explain how it was. But this was a torture chamber for people. But hold on, y'all. My dog tearing this damn stuff up. Let me tell this nigga to stop. Hold on. All right, man. The damn dog tearing up. I bought this nigga some pads, bro. Puppy pads. Nigga ripping them up, bro. But yeah, that happened in the hell dream. So yeah, man, hell's it's a weird place, man. You don't want to be in there. Who knows where that demon dropped that white man too? He dropped him down that tunnel. He could have dropped into a sewer tunnel in hell, which doesn't have water flowing. It probably has lava flow, something like that. He could have dropped into. He could have kept dropping and kept dropping until he got to the abyss that has no end. You know what I mean? So, and he could have got dropped into like another torture ring with like more demons. But yeah, that's what I saw about hell. I'm glad God didn't show me nothing else though, because that ain't nothing to play with right there. You there forever. Forever, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, bro, that's crazy. What else? Let me think some more testimonies that I haven't shared with y'all that God has shown me. It's a few things, man. That's because sometimes I don't know if God wants me to share everything, but I do think He wants me to now. There's a rapper named Werrelton K. He's in jail for murdering 8 people. I was listening to him heavy because his music's really good. But this is how I found out about him. He's like in Houston, Texas. Really a horrible dude. And I was talking to him on Instagram. I was finna actually get a feature from this guy, believe it or not, last year. But I decided not to do it because he's in jail right now. He was gonna give me a feature behind bars. He's recording on the phone. Now I'm recording my little songs on the phone. So I'm like, hey, let's try it. It's Werrelton K. It might give me views. God gave me a dream when I was Werrelton K, but I was running. I was on a run as him, and I was feeling the stress he had behind his mind experience and his mental and all that, being on the run. And as that happened, it's so weird how these dreams play out. I end up becoming myself. I end up as I was on the run because it's pointless, not necessarily pointless, but it's not too interesting telling the story about being on the run as Werrelton K in his dream because that's what he doing, just running. I was running through bushes. I was hiding in the water. Police was coming. I was running through parking lots in of apartment complexes and stuff. And I eventually quit becoming him when the sun was going down. And as Werrelton K, I was in his mind. It's so weird. He ran out this apartment. He broke in somebody's house. And then he jumped out the window when they called the police. The alarm went off. And he hid in some bushes behind the apartment complex. Then God took me out of Werro. And then I became myself at my old elementary school. When I was at my old elementary school, I was me. And I looked at the ground right in front of me. And in this town I'm in right now, this is where the elementary school at. And it was a big, maybe 10 by 10 iron plate on the ground, looked copperish. And God said, in quotes, I want to use thy life. He was talking to me. So God told me he wants to use my life. And when I seen that, I read it. It looked like you know how tombstones, they got them flat tombstones on the ground? It was like that. It was like that. But it says, I want to use thy life. So God said he wants to use my life. So I'm reading it. And I just remember I was happy in the dream. I was happy, but I woke up. Ever since then, I've been telling God, use my life. I don't know how, when, where, or why, but do what you got to do. If you want to do, that's God, bro. It's beautiful. Um, I don't even know why he chose me to see any of this stuff. I never had a hell dream or vision. You don't want to have one, bro. It ain't nothing. The one I saw was lightweight because, like I said, I only see a man get smacked up against the wall, like brutalized like a piece of meat, and then just thrown. And I seen like where they spawn at, but I didn't necessarily see fire or. I lied. I had another vision. This is when I tripped out on weed though. First time I started smoking weed, God was mad at me. I quit smoking weed last year in April. I started again in October, something like that. Man, first roach I smoked, bro. God gave me a vision of hell, and it was XXXTentacion. It was a rapper. I wasn't listening to his music, anything while I was smoking. I seen him in hell in the corner of my eye, bro, and it was horrible. It was horrible, and he had fire around him. It was so horrible. He getting smoked, bro. Like, yeah, X had the world, bro. X was probably the best Rolling Loud performer of all time. He know how to control crowds. But what he's going through right now ain't worth none of that. Like, bro, it was scary, bro. It's hard to it's like scary music playing while the nigga getting tortured. But it's hard to explain the scary music because it's scary music. The type of music that let me play it. See, I'm getting shivers on my back. I feel like I shouldn't even play it, bro. The music that X was listening, this is pure torture for him. I'm gonna explain why this is pure torture for XXXTentacion right now in hell. Because he's sitting there on a stone plate. He's like laying down on like this on a table. And while he's on the table, his rib cage is bust open, bro. This is what I saw, a vision, bro. This is not a dream. It was music in hell. Yeah, but it's not like his voice. It's not like that. It's like a scary ass piano or like it's like a demonic piano that you never heard played before. And I'm gonna play something that sounds just like it kinda from a movie I heard named Sinister. When they show the scenes on Sinister or the killing scenes, they play this eerie ass music, and it kind of sounds like the stuff X listening to right now. But nevertheless, It's not as scary though, but it's kind of there. You get the idea of what kind of music you getting tortured to. He laying on a table like this, bro. He got a big demon right here and a big demon right here and a big demon at his feet. His ribs bust open just like this. And all around him is fire. Like, it's not like a fire that you, a house fire. The fire that's around X is the fire that's like inside of a, where they cremate you at. It's shooting up like fiercely. And it's blue and orange. And it got all them colors in it because it's real hot. It surpasses normal fire heat. And it's angry fire. You look at this fire, and this fire is like angry. It's hard to explain, but you look at fire, you don't think it's angry. This fire is mad. He's like this, but the fire's not touching him. It's not above him. The fire's under him. So it's like if you got a pot on the stove, and the fire not necessarily touching the pot, but it's like this much gap from the fire. So he feeling that though, regardless. He cooking like a pot, but he on his stone table plate, laying down like this, ribs bust open, and he's screaming. All I heard was, ah, but he not moving his arms. His ribs bust open like this, bro, and the demons is digging in him. They just ripping his ribs open. And what the demons look like were just big black shadows with like big ass smiles, bro. And they had these eyeballs that like venom. You know how they got them corners that's real sharp. And they just laughing with these sharp ass fingers and they just ripping this man ribs out, his stomach, his innards, X screaming. And the music, bro, oh my gosh, it's scary, bro, because I'm thinking like, bro, you're sitting there as XXX Tentacion. You're getting tortured. You're getting the heat that's hitting you is probably 5,000 plus degrees, and you won't die from it. And you got these big, creepy, scary demons ripping ribs from you, bro, and they're ripping your innards out, and you won't die from it. And they're laughing at you. And then the music, you can't think straight while this is going on. For one, you're getting burned, tortured, and then the music around you fucking sucks. It's the worst music of all time, something you would never want to listen to. It's probably worse. Like, just imagine if you took mushrooms or you were a meth smoker or something, you got your highest high, and you listen to sounds from hell and you start tripping out. His mental pain and scariness in his mental has probably surpassed something like that. We can't even experience that on Earth. That's the scare. That's the reason I say that is because I feel like maybe that's the way you can get closest to scaring yourself to death. Is getting stupid high off a drug you're not supposed to use, and then some demons scare you or something like that. But he's getting fucked up. And I saw it. And it's like I saw it maybe 6 seconds, bro. Let me play this song for y'all. Let me play this song. This is the type of music that's around X, bro. And it's scary, bro, because it's like, it's a wave of fear, bro. The fear there, it's no way you ain't gonna be scared there. It's no way you ain't gonna be scared. I want to see how Angel's gonna be scared going through that place. Man, what? Hold on, let me play. Hold on, Sinister soundtrack. Let me see, y'all. Hold on. Let me see if this one this is an ad plan, so this is not it. But I'm trying to give y'all an example for the people that just hopped in here. An example of the sounds that were around XXX Tentacion when I saw him in hell getting tortured by 3 different demons. I don't know what the demon at his foot was doing. And his feet were off. This is the crazy part about it too. So his feet and legs were getting cooked because the tablet was only up to here. So it's keeping his body off, but his legs and or whatever is hanging off the tablet, the table, the stone table. So his feet and stuff in the fire are getting cooked. So you feeling all that? Hold on, let me see. It sounds like this, bro. Shit like this, bro. Scary shit. I'm getting shivers right now. I rebuke you with the blood of Jesus Christ. You got to say that when you stuff like that play because these movies got stuff in them. But bro, listen to this. Imagine being on a stone table in a hot ass furnace with raging fire. Demons next to you. This don't even do it. This don't even do it. Hold on, let me see if it's some more, bro. Because it's scarier than that for sure. No, that's definitely not it. It's shit like that. It's weird sounds, bro, in hell. It's not like they got good pianos down there. They got some scary shit down there. But yeah, let me listen to this, bro. You sitting there getting your rib cage ripped out, and they laughing at you, and all you doing is screaming. You asking to get out of there, and ain't no getting out. You getting tortured, bro. And this is all you hear. Hold on. Let me see what this one sound like. That's not it. Go back to the other sound. Okay, bro. It's hard to explain, bro. Like I said, imagine you getting your ribs, you laying down just like this. This is what X was going through. The sound was scarier than this, but it's this type of music. They grab your chest, rip your shit open, get the ripping your ribs out. You screaming, fire cooking you right now. They laughing at you, talking to you, telling you you messed up. They doing all that, and it's happening forever. It's not gonna stop. You can't take a drink break. You can't go to sleep. You can't talk to your mama. You can't talk to God. You can't get up for a second and think, gather your mind. This is happening the whole time. And that's all you hear. It's the only sound you hear forever. Bro, that man getting smoked, bro. And this don't do no justice. What I'm explaining y'all does no justice to what he's going through. Scariest thing I ever seen in my life. I don't want to see it again. I don't even want to see it again. If God can show me another way X is getting like another, he might not be in that room no more. I don't know. But he was probably in that room a minute. He been dead 5 years, bro. He been dead since 2018. That's scary, bro. I know I've been talking too much about this stuff, bro, but that's all I saw from hell. That's all I saw from hell. That's all God showed me. I'm thankful that's all he showed me. I don't want to see no more after that. But God showed me that first time watching. Nice to meet you, Fabian. Thank you, brother, for even tuning in. I was talking about how God showed me a vision, XXX and Tentacion the Hell, while I smoked weed. God was mad at me because I started smoking again. I smoked a roach, and I took like 2 puffs of it, bro. Highest I ever been in my life. I think that was spiritual. From the Caribbean. Oh, bro, we in Illinois with it, bro. And we got people in the Caribbeans in here, bro. Look how amazing God is. How many hell visions have you had? 1. And then God only showed me that because I smoked weed, and he made me tweak out. And I only smoke, bro. I'm smoking right now. I don't get that high, bro. I don't ever get that high. I quit smoking for 6 months. I picked a little roach up, St. Lucia. Okay, bro. Okay. But I picked a little roach up. I've been sitting in my closet for a minute. I'm like, I feel like smoking on board. I pulled it twice, bro. Put the roach out. I smoked that blunt previously 6 months ago, so I know it's nothing crazy. And I got so high, bro. Like, God, I went outside to talk to my mom. I tried to get comfortable, bro. And I kept hearing rapture in my ear. Like, God was telling me, like, nigga, I'll make the rapture happen on you right now, and you'll get left behind playing like that. Like, that's what the type of energy I was feeling. I kept hearing rapture, rapture, rapture in my ear, bro. I was bugging out. I'm like, bro, and I'm looking at the west of the sky. My mom, I'm sitting outside, and I'm high off this little roach, and I'm like, bro, this is scary. So I went upstairs, bro, and played some Bible. I played the audio Bible to keep demonic spirits away from me while I know that stuff come around you sometimes under the influence of stuff. So I started playing that, bro. And while that's happening, the audio Bible always calms me down, no matter how scary stuff gets. As I'm hearing Alexander Scorby read the audio Bible, I have a vision of X in hell. That's when that happened. But yeah, man, it's sad. It's really sad. I want to cry for that guy X. You know, because he was a young dude. They didn't have to kill him. My dog's in his closet. Hold on, let me get this thing out of here. It's a light and all that. Don't worry, it's a big dog. Come on, dude. Yeah, he can't have nothing nice, bro. I just bought some puppy pads and this nigga ripping them up, bro. Crazy. Y'all got any questions, though? I'm coming from being sick, too, so let me go to my nose. This is my dog, Gunner. Look at him. He fucking fell and hit his lip on the ground, so he got on the bottom of his lip a little sit, dude. This nigga's something else. He don't listen. He's like 9 weeks, so have you had rapture dreams, had aliens in them? No. I don't think God shows me rapture dreams with aliens in them because he already let me know basically what's going to happen with aliens. I already know. I explained it earlier in this life, but the rapture is going to happen. Then they're going to tell people on earth that got left behind, don't be a Christian, like, because God's doing all this to make everybody left behind jealous so they can come to him and escape his wrath. It's still not too late for you. It's a new covenant. It's a different the new covenant of Jesus Christ is not going to be valid anymore. You're going to have to die for Christ. It's going to be a new type of covenant for you if you're left behind. Jesus is the best way to get ahead. 100,000%, bro. That's the truth. That's the strongest sentence I heard in a minute. I had a dream that the rapture happened and aliens came and gave the left behind people the mark. Now, yeah, who had that? Dylan, make a video about this stuff, Dylan. I'm telling you, bro, you don't want to make God mad because you're not sharing this stuff, bro. You supposed to have videos of this. Don't I know you might be camera shy. That might not be your thing. You ain't gotta have no pretty setup, bro. It could be you sitting in the car just like this with the camera just like this, and you telling your story. Two people might hear it, but like I said, the first person who gonna hear that story is God, because He's gonna hear you recording it, and He's gonna be thankful that you're sharing it. How do you think things will play out if everybody, all the apostles that wrote their books, and all these people, Abraham and all that, if they didn't write their testimonies at all, they just kept them to themselves, we wouldn't have the Holy Bible, bro. You have to realize the significance and importance of you sharing your testimonies and dreams to the world. Yeah, you did it with your family and you did it that, but have you done it with the world? You can. You got it at your disposability. It's at the tip of your hand, bro. You could record a video and send it off to the world, bro. YouTube, just post it. And God knows that. He might say that to you. You might be like, oh, I don't know too many people on the internet. I don't have many friends on the internet. You can go viral in an instant. Use some hashtags, bro. You can have excuses, but at that point, leave it in God's care, bro. You're right. God's speaking to me through you. 100% probably, bro. Um, Put it this way, bro. Like I said, bro, when you drop that video, it's not up to you who hear that video. It's up to God. God gave you that testimony though, and He gave you that dream. So what you do is you drop that video, and God's gonna let who He want hear that. Even if it's two people, it's important to God, bro. So it should be important to you. That's why I'm even live right now. I want to tell y'all, I don't want to forget testimonies. I'm too lazy to record individual small videos about the hell thing, etc. So I said, let me go live. If they got any questions about anything, hopefully God will help me remember stuff that I ain't recorded yet and tell y'all about it. I told y'all about those three things though, right there. I necessarily shared it before, but not necessarily in detail. Gunner, where you at? Oh, you right here. Yeah, don't tell him this nigga will hit you with anything up, bro. Sit. You better go in your cage, dude. God goodness overflowing daily. Amen, brother. Amen. Y'all know it's crazy. Um, this Nephilim thing. Dude, chill out, bro. What are you doing? You finna go in this cage. Yeah, cage time. Hold on, let me put him in the cage. He's just a freaking baby. Hold on, y'all. We'll be right back. I wish my friends was more close to God so I could talk about things like this more often. Bro, and look, boom. This is giving you more reason to do this. This is God right now, bro, because listen, I'm the same way. All this stuff I'm telling y'all, y'all think like, y'all probably thinking, I got a plethora of friends or family members I always tell this stuff to. Bro, I got over 17 siblings probably, bro. Literally, the dog is feeling the spirit. Oh, maybe. That's probably why you're going crazy. Gunner, stop. No. You steady turning that shit up. But look, um, I don't got friends, bro. My family are scared of everything I tell them. They scared, bro. They this stuff creeped them out because the stuff I tell them I see is in the Bible. It happened to people 2,000 years ago, and it's happening to me, their cousin, their nephew, their son, whatever, who I am to them. Bro, nobody in my family from any of my siblings, bro, ever really want to hear this stuff. Even my mom or my dad. My dad and them think I'm like, my dad almost thought I was schizophrenic. I'm like, nigga, no. You are a prophet. God has told me that, bro. And I don't want to tell people that because that's such a sentence. That's such a claim. But yes, if I prophesy things, would that make me a prophet? That's what I've been, you know. But nevertheless, my family, my dad thinks I'm crazy. He thought I was crazy. My mom doesn't want to hear it. Bro, y'all the only people I tell about this. This is why I make videos. I'm going to go crazy if I don't tell nobody. I be telling them about Jesus all the time, but most of them accept the hell. Yeah, bro. My family They not as strong on God as we is.
No.
Hold on, bro. This nigga crazy. Let me stop this dog from chewing this pad real quick. Sorry, y'all. This dog. Oh my gosh, nigga, crazy. Yeah, bro. I think I am a prophet, bro. This is crazy. Who am I to be a prophet? I'm nobody, bro. I don't think I should deserve. I don't deserve this at all, yo. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve to see any of this. But God gave me, and y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's a long story. I gotta make it. I made like a 17-minute video. I ain't never drop on it about this lady who was in my comments like you guys, except for she was sent from Satan, but she had powers. I was on FaceTime, like Google video calls with her and stuff like that. And what I mean by powers is she would say things on the call with me like this, nigga, and I get that feeling. God, like I said, God let me know when a demon next to me. I can hear it. When a demon gets next to Ike, me, my ears ring like a dog whistle right there. And if I say I rebuke you with the blood of Jesus Christ, they go. Hold on, it says, because they didn't have the Spirit of God, He is using you to get them. You definitely special to God. You have a lot of descriptive dreams and visions. Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, bro. I do believe somehow I am a little special to God, but I don't, bro, I'm nobody to be, bro, I'm just me, bro. I don't know how to explain it, bro. I was raised in the hood. My dad is a former gangbanger. My dad is the toughest dude I know. My dad, I didn't see my dad beat niggas up. I didn't see my dad. My dad has been in jail for murder charges, bro. He has been in jail for murder. He beat the case though. It wasn't him, you know. They said or whatever. But my dad has been accused of a lot of stuff. I come from a ghetto family. My mom parties, drinks all day, every day, whatever. Back then she was. I got, like I said, I got like 17 siblings. God showed choosing me though. I don't know, but see, I rock this Jesus stuff heavy now because He shows me. God is speaking to you through dreams. He is. He does. It's a Bible verse about that. It's a Bible verse about God speaking to His people through dreams. And I smoke weed. This is my one problem right now, y'all. This is why I'm telling y'all the rapture I think is this year. God is personally giving me a change in my life that I didn't think was happening right now. I had a girlfriend I've been with for the past 2 years or whatever, and you know what comes with that, fornication, etc., things of that nature. But you don't necessarily see it that way when you're in love. But God sees all the unclean sins. So we're kind of going through a separation right now, or things like that, and God has been just giving me revelation. I just had a rapture dream. I was in this apartment in this rapture dream for the first time ever. I had that vision of Jesus' face last night when I was going to sleep for like 2 seconds, the one I described early in this live. Some of y'all probably didn't hear it, but I saw Jesus' face and I started smiling. And the colors that were around him was like a royal turquoise and a red. It was beautiful. It was like a royal turquoise and red mist with sparkles behind him, bro. It's hard to explain, but God is giving me all this stuff. He's telling me, He's not giving up on me. He's telling me, Ike, it's time. We're at the door. We're within an hour. The door's finna close. The door is finna close. What door are you talking about, Ike? The one you need your lamps filled up for. It's going to be how many brides? I forgot. It's going to be a few Christians that get left behind. It's. I seen Jesus twice in 2 different dreams. I seen him too, brother. That's a blessing, bro. That's Dylan, bro. You gotta make these videos, bro. You got to. That's where grace comes in. Amen, bro. But Dylan, bro, you heard this. You heard this. This is God telling me to tell you probably, bro. Make these videos. I think he might be black, but I don't want to be wrong. I'm gonna tell you the truth about Jesus, bro. What I've seen. Now, I made a video maybe about 8 months ago saying it's a picture you're gonna see on my page like a Jesus that's black with dreads or whatever. And I would like to believe, 1,000%, because I'm black, Jesus is black. You know, he's of my people, blah, blah, blah. You know, I just, that prideful little thought, right? I say skin of bronze, hair of wool, right? So that sounds like a black man. Look at me. Bronze kind of skin, woolly hair. I'm black. Now look, listen to this, bro. I seen I seen the Antichrist in the sky because I learned it was an Antichrist, but he was portraying to be Jesus. That's why when I first seen this dream, when it says, when they say he's in the west of the sky, look not, because it's, you know, that Bible verse. God gave me a dream about that. I saw that in a dream, and I learned that was a Bible verse like months later, bro, and I drew it out. I got it in one of these books. Let me see if it's in this book. It is not. It is not. My dream journal's in the living room, but I saw it. But then I saw Jesus come from the south on a stone chair. This is crazy, bro. I'm gonna announce this to y'all because maybe y'all can get some discernment from God and the Holy Spirit right now while we're talking on this. So this is the rapture always starts from the west. I'm black too, bro, and I know he couldn't have been white. All right, yeah. Let me go back to that before I go to this. Jesus is like my skin tone, but he doesn't. I wouldn't say he black because he kind of got a longer nose, like with a point on it. I would say Jesus kind of looked like a light-skinned man or an Arabic man. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Jesus didn't have dreads. He wasn't a black. I don't think he was a black man. I think Jesus Christ, because I saw his face, I think he was Arabian or he was Egyptianish, like, but not as dark as an Egyptian. But he had a beard just like this, kinda. It was a little maybe on the sides, like you see how long this is. The sides are the same. And you know what color his hair was? It was brown, like dark brown, but in the light you could see red in it. So it's like if kind of a red head and a brown. You know what I mean? So his hair didn't look this color. This is like dark black, like jet black. His hair was like brown. It had a reddish glow to it with brown. Jesus is an Arabian man, bro. Or he Middle Eastern for sure. He from Jerusalem. Wherever they say he from, he from. Yeah, I could picture him. Yeah, bro. Jesus definitely as a black man, I would love to say Jesus is black, but he not, bro. I don't think he is, bro. I just think a lot of people got traits like black people should. Won't they care, whatever. Just like a lot of people got traits like white people. It's life. You know? It shouldn't necessarily mean a race. That's not important. That's not important, bro. Middle Eastern. Yes, he's Middle Eastern. Um, oh yeah, let me tell you about this. Tell me if Holy Spirit speaks to one of y'all. The rapture, God always shows me the rapture happens from the west of the sky. So I want y'all to know this right now. If y'all watching this, whoever tapped in, you ain't got to be on here. So thank you for talking to me. So I ain't got nothing else to do. It's my off day. I'm smoking, chilling, talking with my family, right? Now listen, the rapture happens from the west all the time. So whenever you hear that, dun, 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 you hear that trumpet, look to the west. Don't look nowhere else. Look to the west because that's exactly where it's going to start. But I'm going to give you another hack. God showed me hack. It's like not a cheat code, but it's a way I got that up advantage opposed to everybody else who don't know what to do with a rapture. If you see three people go up, you still hearing that trumpet, but you still standing there, immediately get down on the ground and start praying and ask God to take you up. Because you only got like 10 seconds before he's not picking nobody up no more. Not even 10 seconds. His thoughts and ways are higher than ours. Amen. They are. Look, you're going to see people go up. But look at the west of the sky, because what you're going to see in the west is clouds of glory ascend down, and it's going to be crosses on them. So it's like the clouds of glory are the bottom. They're like the ground for these clouds. It's going to be long clouds with like 6 crosses on one of the clouds, but it's going to be single clouds that look like little cotton balls. That's going to have their own crosses on them. I don't know what the cross is for because I didn't see anybody when they get picked up go on the crosses to crucify their sins or anything. So I think that's Jesus announcing to the world, I'm the way. He's going to have his crosses floating through the sky to let the world know. It's crazy because I saw in a rapture dream 4 moons, one moon in the planet of the west of the sky. Boom, bro. You know I ain't lying. God showed me a scroll. The south is important too. This is why I'm explaining all this. West is where everything starts. I think the west is where everything ends too. God, I think heaven's west of the world. So if you want to look in the direction of the stars and see where heaven's at and just think like, wow, heaven's that way, it's west. It's west. If you want to, let's say we're 3,000 years in the future and you got a spaceship that could probably travel all the way to heaven, you better fly west and keep going west because one day you're going to hit it. It's west. Heaven's west in space somewhere. The firmament is. But the south of the sky, in another rapture dream when I got left behind, Jesus Christ came down on a cloud, and his throne was on top of a cloud, and he had a stone. He didn't have a crown that was gold or anything. It was made out of stone, and he had a stone cross on it. Stone cross right here, just like that. And he came down on the chair just like this. His finger was down just like this. And he kept his fingers like this. And I think he did this to me, or he just kept his finger like that. But I think he shook no to me. And he flew to the left. The cloud got down to the parking lot of my apartment complex, and it was hovering over the ground. If you ever see a video of those clouds hovering over, like it's a weird video on the internet where they showed a cloud at ground level, just floating. They're like, what the hell is this? Jesus was on top of that cloud, and he went to the left. And then immediately robots start busting in my crib trying to kill people. It's hard to explain. But Jesus came from the south. I also seen in another dream a tablet floated in my room, a stone tablet. And I didn't read. I wish God let me read this stuff, because really this is important. I'm sure Enoch men would have known what they saw on the tablets, but I don't. It's a reason God didn't show me though. Maybe because this is muddy in it. I don't know. Maybe this is muddy in my spirit. I don't know. But listen to this. The tablet flew in my room right through my window. So I look in the south of the sky, I go through the window. I didn't read the tablet or whatever. Long story short with that. I look in the south of the sky. A giant scroll, the size of like the Statue of Liberty, is in the south of the sky and it unraveled. But I'm trying to remember if it unraveled sideways or vertically. It was sideways. All right, so the scroll, no, it was vertical. I lied. Vertical. Forgive me, Father God. Look, the scroll unraveled just like that. And I couldn't read the words. It was as big as the moon. But then the moon was to the right of it in the south of the sky. And the moon had a symbol on it. I'm going to draw it for y'all. And it had stars of David on it. It had the same C. It was like a C sign that's on the Chicago Bears. It was like that, except for it's facing this way. And then inside that C, it was like 12 stars. His eyes are like flames of fire. Yeah, I ain't get that close to him, bro. I'm gonna see one day though. I love Jesus. You know that. So I'm gonna hopefully chop it up with my Lord, man, my Savior. Have a great talk with him. But look, listen. The scroll appeared. And when the scroll appeared in the sky, I'm looking through the window and I look at the right of the sky. I look right here a little bit. In the south. Remember, I'm facing the south. And the moon appeared. And when the moon appeared, it was a full moon, and it was indigo blue. All these stars in the C symbol in the middle of the moon was indigo blue. So remember that color, indigo blue. That's the color God chose for something to display on the moon for the world in this dream, right? I can't find my pen. I'm trying to draw it for y'all. I wish I could. God, please help me. And when that happened, I'm trying to remember what else happened. Oh my gosh. I seen the kingdom of heaven, bro. I seen the kingdom of heaven approaching from the south. So I lied. The kingdom of heaven is not west then, because God did show me it was approaching from the south. But the rapture starts in the west. That's why I thought it was in the west of space. But I guess it's in the south, actually. So I'll take back what I said, because I didn't keep that in mind. God did show me heaven approaching. I'm going to tell you what heaven looked like from what I saw. Imagine a humongous square, flat platform. So if you under it, just look like square. Can you see God and leave? What you mean, can you see God and leave? Like in the rapture? Elaborate, and I'll answer that. But it's a stone ground, right? And it got walls around it, like the wall of Jacob. It's stone walls all around it. And I didn't see gold streets or nothing. I wasn't that close to see it because it was too high. So I didn't look down on the city to see the gold streets, because the walls would have blocked my view from the view it was, because it's higher than me. But I saw it. Heaven's a stone city, and it's not humongous. The heaven I saw wasn't that big. Heaven's probably square mileage of like Chicago mashed with another city. You know what I mean? It's like a city size. It's not even, that's why I don't think it's going to be billions of people in heaven. Think about it. Trillions of people that live throughout time. 1200s, 1300s, 1400s, 1500s, 1600s. All these centuries. And everybody has died. Everybody has met their fate in those times. I'm going to read your comments. Stay alive. Can you see God and stay alive? Not God, but Jesus Christ, you can. Heaven ain't going to have that many people compared to hell. That's exactly what I'm saying. All these people, so trillions of people live. It ain't that many people in heaven. If I could put it together with people in heaven, in my estimate, that city, how many people could that city fit? That city could probably have a population of 100K. You know what I mean? Maybe 200,000 if it's cramped. And in this dream, when I saw heaven approaching, it's like Oh my gosh, yeah. So heaven was approaching and the rapture happened. That's when this angel, I seen this angel. This angel, he was like a white guy. Angels, this is the thing. All angels of God I saw though were white. The angels I saw from God were white, like they had curly, blonde, beautiful hair. And it's like cut like right here, like big wavy blonde hair, and he had a goatee. He had a little goatee. He had the bootstraps. I got a video on my YouTube page and Instagram about me describing all the angels God ever showed me and what they look like and what true warriors of God look like. The ones that are actually around Jesus Christ, the ones that he trusts, what they battle gear look like. All I've seen it all. And I've seen a sword, the wrath of God, what that sword looked like. And it looked like tungsten. It's like a black steel. It's like a dark black steel with a shine on it. It is double edged and it has some writing on it. It looked like little Chinese words. I don't know. I drew it out. And it had a grip on it with I think the cover over it, the knuckle part. And it came from the west. It was really big. It came on a storm cloud. It was in the middle of a storm cloud that had light. It was real dark. The cloud was dark. It had lightning shooting from it, I believe. It didn't. I don't think it had lightning. I'm adding that. So, Father God, please forgive me for that in the name of Jesus Christ. I could be adding that. But it was a dark cloud. The reason I say I could be adding that, because I was aware that's a storm cloud. So it's going to be storming. It's going to be thunder coming out of it eventually. But I don't think God showed me the thunder coming from it yet. But I do know, I had revelation, this was a vicious storm cloud. And it can knock down anything with thunder. But this angel picked me up. I'm taking y'all back to the dream when I seen heaven approaching from the south, the scroll, and what God showed me on the moon in the south. And an angel was picking me up with he had his right arm had me like this, and I'm in his stomach like this. He got me up just like this, and I'm flying up, and he got me like this, but his other hand in the sky like this. And I seen his wings. His wings are real big, and he had a golf ball sized little lightning orb that started to get big, and little lightning striking it and shit, making it bigger. And bro, when I look down as I'm doing it, and he's gathering like his little weapon, his whatever, like Dragon Ball Z, like a Kai, bro, like a Kai blast off Dragon Ball Z, bro. This is what angels use. The lightning orb, he threw it down. He threw it down as it was like collected. He threw it down at this invisible floor. All the 5 demons that I saw, I don't tell y'all. I know exactly what the demons that hunted me look like. I could draw them for you, all that. But I don't want to draw them because they're real. But I know exactly what they look like. Some of them don't got faces. Some of them no face. Some of them look like one of them look like a big red devil, like the depiction of a devil, like buff, all that big. One of them just a black smoke cloud, but it's a vicious, mean one with a big killer smile in his face. The other one is the Jezebel spirit, who's in a black wedding dress and wicked face and disgusting. All these demons were trying to catch me. This angel's trying to like steal me from earth and hurry up and escape with me from earth. He's flapping his wings going up with me in his other arm. And I look over, another angel doing the same thing with a white guy. But both of these angels were white. None of them were black. None of them were Arabian. So color doesn't matter to God. I think heaven's vast because, like I said, when I appeared in the judgment room, when my life appeared on the TV, that guy was a black man, but he didn't have wings on him. So God got everybody working for him because he's God. He made everybody. That don't matter to God. But he sent that lightning orb down. These demons, as soon as they were flying up, they hit an invisible floor. Like you could see their neck like hit the floor like that. And they was mad. That's Michael, bro. That might have been Michael. Bro, yeah, I'm getting shivers. That might have been Michael, bro. Yeah, that's Michael. I think the Holy Spirit said that's Michael. I think that's Michael I saw, bro. That might have been Michael. You might have been right. This is the craziest part. I had times in my head when I'm just looking like this, and I just heard a whisper in my head. That's Michael. I don't know if that's God, though. Like, I'll be talking to God about that. Like, man, I feel like you need to now help me and know your voice 1,000% over my own voice. That's important. Imagine you going through life with your father, like your real earthly father, and he doesn't let you know his voice. You don't know his voice. You know, could he truly be mad at you if you end up dying one day, but you lived your life not truly understanding him? Because you never knew his voice when all you gotta do is speak to you. That's my question I be having with God. I kind of let y'all my personal conversations with God. That's kind of what I be asking God, stuff like that. Like, you definitely should help me with that because I need help with that. Yeah, bro, maybe Michael picked me up. That could have been Michael, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, if that's Michael, then I'm gonna tell you what he looked like. He's not swole, any of that. If he was a human, he'd be 6'9". He'd be like 6'9", He's probably Greek. I'm gonna explain him in human. If he was a human walking up to me, I would say he's like a Greek European man. His hair is like wavy, shiny, and it's like down to here, and it's brown. And actually, he didn't have facial hair, bro. He didn't have facial hair. I don't think. I think he had a little goatee, or he had no facial hair. He like a young dude, bro. A young dude, and he had sandals on, but the sandals he had on was like a flat sandal, but it had wrap. It was like a string wrap all around his leg up to his kneecap. And then, bro, this man had like a dress cloak on with a red band. It was a red band that's closing the cloak, and it's like this thick, as wide as my fingers right now, and it was covering his whole abdomen. He had a white cloak on, and that's really all he had, bro. He didn't have no bulletproof vest on. He didn't have no Spartan armor on. He didn't have a helmet on. He didn't need nothing else. Do you ever feel the wind behind your ears in your house? That's crazy, man. I don't know. Maybe sometimes, bro. I know when there's spirits behind me though, and they always come to this ear mostly. I've noticed. You know how they got the angel and demon on one side, blah blah blah. This is the side they like to choose for me. But look, yeah, back to Michael. He had to wrap up his leg up to his kneecap, bro. He don't need nothing but this garment, this normal cloth, because the power was within him. It's like with his mind, he made lightning, a light like a Kai off of Dragon Ball Z form. Like he'll fuck you up with his thoughts because he don't need a weapon. But they got, I think they got swords. Of course they got swords. Of course they got shields. He don't need that though. So just imagine, that's Michael I saw. Let's dig deeper into this. Michael, who was Michael? Michael casted Satan out of hell. I mean, out of heaven. He was the one that casted the dragon, defeated the dragon. So I basically, this is so crazy. This is what I'm saying, bro. I don't deserve to see any of this. God showed me basically that individual had me in his arm, bro. He carried me up. That's why I made a song on my page called "In the Arms of an Angel." In the arms of an angel, we catch all the angles. We gonna really show them what we do. I said when we catch all the angles, that's because when you above, bro, you looking at every angle everywhere. You see everything, bro. And I was in the arms of an angel, and I made a song about it. It's on my YouTube right now. I recorded that on my phone. Yeah, bro. I was in the arms of Michael the Angel. Tall, 9 feet. Bro, I was thinking this at work. I could somewhat, from what God has shown me of him, the only thing I seen of God was his hand. His hand. Now, with our human mind, if we want to be like, what does God at least, can we at least draw an outline of God, even though we can't fill it in, his face and all, we're never going to be able to fill that in. But can we at least know how big and tall he is? You know what? God picked me up and I saw his hand. So I was at work yesterday. I was mopping the floor. I work at a gas station. Mopping the floor and I was thinking, I had earbuds in. I'm like, what does God look like? And I'm like, well, he kind of showed me his size because he showed me his hand. I was in his hand. And the size I was in his hand was probably like this torch right here. And he picked me up like this. So God's hand, if I map it out, whatever, I would say, God, look at my hand. You see how big my hand is, right? Now look at how big my body is compared to this torch. That's what I'm saying. If I'm this size in God's hand when he picked me up during the rapture, that means at the end of this hand is a body. And this is how big my body is. So we're made from the image of God. So put two and two together. God is giant. God's too big. He's more than 9 feet. So God is probably as tall, if I were to put in, unless he's a tall man, because all I saw was his hand. So you can get to the point, because you can have a hand, but that hand can be attached to a 5-foot man. It don't necessarily got to be a 6'2" man. So God, I'm assuming is tall. So I'm gonna put God at the tallest ability of description to that hand, whoever connected to the hand. I would say God is the how tall God is, like God sitting on the throne. He might be half a skyscraper. I would say a quarter skyscraper. So let me explain this to you. I'm trying to think of something that's like, man, that's a big individual though. What about White Horse? The White Horse. I don't know. I've never seen anything with a white horse. God showed me as a dove. I was a white dove in a dream. I had this dream. It was a vision. It's not a dream. It's a vision. And I was flying over the ocean, but I was a bird and I was a white dove. And I had a letter in my mouth. No, I did. I don't know if I had a letter in my mouth or not, but it was two doves next to me, to the right and left of me. And when I look over, them doves had white letters in their mouths. And I didn't look at my mouth to see if I had one, but I'm assuming I had one in my mouth. And I'm flying over the ocean, and we're flying north, and that was it. God, I was a white dove, and I don't know what that means. I don't know what those letters had in them. I don't know who the other doves next to me was, but I was a dove before. I wasn't a white horse, so I was a white dove. So that's weird, bro. My soul and spirit has experienced being a bird before. So I got a different perspective than other people. If I watch a bird documentary and I be like, what is it like to be a bird? Nigga, I know, because I was in the eyes of a bird before. God roomed on my spirit and put me in a dove before. He will be riding the white horse. He will be with glory. And hopefully we're going to be with him. You know what? And I had this dream. I was a warrior angel, bro. This is starting to get into some weird stuff. This is starting to get into the weird stuff because it's going to go back to the lady I was talking about earlier, who had I had. Oh, I'm okay. My dog's asleep. But like I said, I met her on my page, YouTube page, whatever, and she was telling me, keep in mind, I got discernment when a demon next to me. God gave me a special ability that nobody else got. If I tell somebody else about it, I tell my dad about it, my mom, they think I'm crazy. But nigga, it's real. Nigga, my life like it's at one point I seen stuff that's scarier than on the city. It's in my face, nigga, while I'm awake, nigga. So my life's serious, bro. That's why I know I gotta only one side to be on. I ain't finna be on that side because it's ugly and it's scary. The demonic side. I gotta be for God and Jesus because they want me dead. The other side does. They hate me. They hate me with a passion. They want to choke me in my sleep. They take my breath away from me when I'm asleep. They do a lot of stuff, and I don't ever make videos on it. Not on smoking weed again, it happens again. So I experience attacks all the time, but I don't make videos on it. I don't give it acknowledgement. You have the spirit of discernment. I probably do. Probably. I don't. I'm 23, bro. I think I'm, bro. Honestly, bro. When I talk to God, I'm like, God, I'm done, bro. Like, why did you choose, bro? I'm not no Einstein, bro. I'm Ike, bro. I'm a, like I said, bro. I came from a gang banging father. My mom chilling, blah. You know, nobody was focused on religion but my grandma. When I was a little kid and I saw a little demon while I had sleep paralysis and it hissed at me. Yeah, bro, it was a demon on my chest, nigga. It had sex with me, bro. I was in my bed next to my girlfriend last year, bro. And I had a dream of this white girl I was at this job with, and I started having sex with her in this dream at my job, nigga. And when I woke up, opened my eyes, nigga, it was a black grizzly bear. It growled like a grizzly bear, but it was like a black, like big ass hound slash grizzly bear on my chest, nigga. And it was trying to have sex with me, nigga, while I awoke, nigga, and it growled at me. And the growl, I can't mimic the growl, but I'm gonna try. It was like, it was some shit like that, nigga, like real mad at me on my chest, nigga. And my girlfriend was right next to me. She would have heard this, bro. I need cameras. If I had cameras in the corner of my room when I'm asleep, I can capture this shit. You see things before it happens. For sure. For sure. But I don't know when it happens. That's the thing. God shows me he don't tell me the exact times and stuff. Like I said, I had a dream. This is the devil trying to throw me off, I think, y'all. I had a dream of the rapture date and time. I had 3 different dreams when I seen a date, and I seen a date twice in one dream. And then I seen the time the rapture happened in another dream when I was at work. It was 6:30 p.m. When I looked at my watch when the rapture happened, I got left behind. I looked at my phone, I mean. But the other time, in another rapture dream, I looked at my phone, rapture happened, I heard trumpets, look at my phone, because in the dream, it's like real life. So I'm like, hey, what date is this? This is the craziest day of all time. This is the rapture day. I looked at it. I'm going to tell y'all today. I'm not going to lie to y'all. It said August 6th. The first time I seen it, it said August 6th. I looked at it. It said August 6th. I looked up again at the sky. I looked down again at the phone, and it said another date. That's the date I don't want to tell y'all. But it's really close. It's really close. We don't know. Only God knows. That's what I'm saying. But this is what this is going to lead into. I had this dream. So it happened to me. So I'm talking to God. I'm like, God, no man knows the date or the hour. Why did I see the date or the hour? That's the devil. I think that's the devil. This is what he's trying to do. He's trying to muddy my waters. So when I give these testimonies, because he know I'm not smarter than them. They've lived millennia. They're ancient. They've been around since before Jesus, demons and all that. They know everything. They have ancient knowledge. They're going to outsmart any human on earth right now. That's why you need God. You can't defeat sin without Jesus Christ. That's why you have to have God's assistance. You won't defeat these spirits on your own. He's trying to outsmart me. He gave me, you can get dreams and visions from Satan and the devil and all that. Trust me, because he appears as an angel of light. He's not going to appear as something. I seen him. And you know who the devil looks like? He looks like white Jesus. The devil is tricking the world into worshiping the image of white Jesus because he's going to trick the world into worshiping him. So when you die and you've been worshiping that white Jesus image, you're going to realize that was Satan. He's always wanted to be Jesus. That's why his son, the Antichrist, is going to try to be Jesus. He's jealous of Jesus. So he's been tricking the world into worshiping his image. He appeared as the white devil, nigga, and he looked at me. White Jesus. I looked at him. I seen Jesus before, so I know he's not the white man that I be seeing on the image. But that white man appeared to me in my room, nigga, and I looked at him. And at first I was happy. I'm like, Jesus, give me a hug. You know what I mean? And I looked at him, but I kind of took my hug away. Because the way he was, yeah, he's a great deceiver. The way he was looking at me, he was like this. Like, he was looking at me like he hate me, kind of. Like, he thinking some evil shit in his head, low-key. I'm like, I don't know why Jesus kind of mad at me. So I put my hands down a little bit, bro. This nigga did this. He grabbed me quick as fuck. When he grabbed me, we fell in my mattress like on Freddy Krueger, nigga. And you fall in the covers, and the covers engulf you, but the covers go into bed and drop into an abyss. That's what happened with me. White Jesus, which was the devil, grabbed me and dropped me into an abyss, nigga. And we kept dropping real fast. Like we had 1,000 tombstones tied to us. We're dropping so fast, rapid speed, and I woke up. That was the devil, nigga. And I found out, okay, he trying to outsmart humans. He been having people worship that white image. It don't describe Jesus as that. So you know that's not him on them pictures. That's Satan. And I'm going to get deeper into this. The reason I think that's Satan, the reason Satan was the most beautiful angel of all time, because I think he was the first white angel of all time. I think God had Arabian angels, colored angels or whatever, blah, 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 Middle Eastern angels or whatever. Yeah, he was a handsome man. He wasn't a bad looking dude. He was the white Jesus. Would you say the Jesus, if you look up Jesus on the internet right now and you see the white man with the beard, blah, 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 long hair, would you say he's ugly? You would say, no, he's a handsome dude. That's him. That's Satan though. But look, listen, this is what I know. I'm just telling y'all what I learned because I haven't seen this nigga. But, damn, let me get back on my train of thought. What was it about? It was a comment. He's a great deceiver. Yeah. So I think Satan was the first white angel of all time. When God made him, I think he was the first pale specimen of all time. So all the angels looked at him and like, he's oddly beautiful because his skin is real bright and the color in heaven is white, you know, holy, you know, bright, white, holy, you know what I mean? Clean garments. So just naturally seeing the first white angel, I think made him stand out opposed to a bunch of